talk about racist. Yeah, we can. I've got him. Good intro. Wait, how is no one talking? What? The fuck? I don't know. Did I mute the wrong?
Oh my god, I never should have let you done this.
Game resumed.
Yeah,
Can you
one
hear
more
us?
slip, one more slip up and you're fired.
Bay caught Boo slipping.
Fucking Nano sitting here like not saying anything. Like, oh yeah, this is just happening. Whatever. Fuck you, Nano.
Yeah, no, this is our new thing that we're doing called self-casting, where we just play a game and let you cast it yourself in your mind.
Thank you, Pisos, for actually saying something. Jesus fucking Christ.
So can you guys hear us? That's okay. It looks like that's good. Yeah. So that was definitely some misplay by Pixel. We kind of focused on two things at once, and actually both ends of it went pretty badly for him. And now he's got like this kind of what would be a scary push if he didn't have all the tanks. And I will say the tank spread's pretty good. I mean, he only has 2.
Yeah.
But they're not right next to each other, so that devs can't shade onto both of them, which is really relevant.
Yeah, definitely.
And there's the 3rd tank. It looks like please siege up somewhere not next to this other tank.
I guess it's not as big a deal, at like that area because the bunker's there as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, like just having them spread, like the more spread the better.
Right. Especially if you're gonna try to micro him as well, pick him up
Yeah.
with an evac. Yeah, I mean Dari can't do anything. Excuse me, can't do anything with his army, but
Oh, and Pixels is moving out. All those medevacs are going to be seen. Not aim moved, command moved, actually.
yeah, never command move ever.
Yeah.
There's a depth in the mineral line, which I think actually works out well for Molopixels because he kills the rest of this army.
Yeah.
The depths aren't going to do much. Like this entire army is shredded. Otherwise, but oh, we got more command move. Okay, there we go.
Yeah,
He
if
definitely
those
caught her
adepts had been of the main army, they would have just, like, killed multi-pixel stuff.
That's GG, right?
I wouldn't say it's necessarily GG because it still has the tanks.
But I mean, he
for-
only has
oh,
2 tanks. He just pulls up and kills the tanks, right? Because he still has stalkers left.
Assuming his micro was, like, on point and, you know, he didn't, like, fuck around. Like, there's still the bunker there.
Okay.
So, like, depending on, like, how it was played out, not necessarily GG, but, like, very
Bad position.
Yeah.
You know, he's way behind. But instead, like, he really capitalized on that blunder. And now he's, like, super far ahead. I mean, look at saturation on Dari's side. Like, it's not happening.
Yeah. And Molded can just basically drop all his units up here. That Mothership Core only has enough energy for, like, a single overcharge.
Yep. And I gotta be impressed with Molden, like, consistently, especially at the silver level, consistently building SCVs is actually a lot harder than people think it is.
Yeah.
And he's actually been on that pretty well this game, and that's a big reason why he's ahead. A couple blunders early, but he's able to pull himself out. But stop move commanding your army. There's the adepts.
Yeah. There's not a whole lot of situations where move commanding has ever really, like, wanted end game.
So we take it 1-0. That's pretty good. We both played with mold pixels. Definitely took the most out of the situation given to him, so definitely can't complain about that. A couple things to work on, but no big deal. So what's game 2?
Let's see. Game 2, if we have the replay.
Bolton, Philosopher.
Yeah,
Philosopher.
if it's in there. I'm not sure if it is. I know Bolt's been having to, like, he's at school, so it doesn't necessarily have the time. I can't remember if it was a win or a walkover or what.
We're in week 5, correct?
Yeah. Okay, I don't remember what my match report was.
Unless we fucked up as admins,
I
there
don't.
should be a match replay in there.
I don't see one in the ones you gave me.
So it didn't happen.
Maybe it didn't happen. All right, who got the walkover in this one?
Well, it wasn't a walkover. It looks like Velocitas actually won this game legitimately.
Oh,
Yeah,
all right.
so-
We just on the replay. Okay. Awkward. Whatever. It's fine. That's quick.
So the next match should be Total Havoc versus Token Trader,
1-1.
if we have that one. I'll check my messages and see if Total Havoc sent it to me. Because sometimes people send them to me and then I forgot to upload them.
I mean, it's right in the. Oh, I think it is. Maybe it's not. No, it's not. Well, this is the one that it actually didn't save. This match did happen, but the replay was unsavable.
Oh, I do remember that one. Who won that one now?
Token Trader won that match, so
Okay.
it puts us down 1-2.
Okay, so 3 games done.
You guys are flying through this cast. Great job.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go grab another IBC root beer. I'll be back when the games start.
Speedcasters here.
Yes, I'm not wearing pants. I apologize.
Give us a stretch there. Just nope. Okay. I can't believe you guys let me go 8 minutes without fucking switching the mics. Cause I had the desktop audio muted and then my mic not muted, so it's probably just me breathing for 8 minutes. 8 minutes. That's good. Hope you guys enjoyed that one.
I'm sure it was enjoyable. I mean, heavy breathing, like, it adds to the tension.
Hey, it's you know those like silent films where you tell the story through just like moving pictures. That was what it was.
Yeah.
That was what was happening. All right.
I have returned.
Welcome back.
I am
Alright.
needed.
Ready to go?
Sure.
Ready to go. Party leader would like to watch a replay. Oh, is this my game?
Yes, it is.
All right. I can intro this real quick. Just start it up, but I'll intro it while it's loaded.
Yeah.
So pretty much, this is an awkward game, but I did a lot of scouting on Crispy. I found out that he simply goes for 2 base Protoss bullshit every game, where he goes like 1 adept or 1 sentry, adepts, and 2 immortal push around the 6-minute mark. So I'm just decided, oh, let's just go 2 base muta. You can now introduce me, sir.
Okay. In the bottom right corner, in the orange, we have Playing for All Inspiration, and also Casting for All Inspiration. It is Tech 4.
And in the top right, we have that person's opponent. It is Crispy. Speaking of Crispy, I got 3 Krispy Kremes going to be opening in my town. I'm really excited. Yeah. So we've never had a Krispy Kreme up here. It's actually like really nice.
Did I mute my mic or something?
Oh, he's here.
No. I can hear you
He
guys.
can hear us. Fine. I think
Okay.
you're just drunk. Ooh.
Yeah.
Not
I
that
was
you'd
gonna
be
say.
drinking anything alcoholic, because that would be illegal and a bad choice. Always drink IBC root beer.
Wait, is it illegal for you guys to be drinking? How old are you?
On it would be not for us to drink.
Oh.
But Twitch does not like people drinking.
Oh.
That's why we choose to drink IBC root beer instead.
Okay. I was gonna say I'm drinking Mountain Dew
drinking.
Voltage. TM, please
Yeah,
sponsor
yeah.
us.
IBC root beer.
So on to informative game information. There's a spawning pool. Some Vespian geysers being made.
There's like a bunch of thespian guys being made.
Yeah, I'm not liking where this is going. This looks ugly.
I think this is fine. Yeah, I mean, this is the point. I haven't scouted him yet, but I'm just like, I'm just gonna 2-base blue to him, and I'm just gonna roll over him and it'll be fine. Like,
This
when he
this
has 1
opener
unit that
seems
shoots up, I should be fine.
yeah.
So, And he's opening just like I thought he would. Of course, I haven't scouted it yet. But just the one gate like, expo into normal Protoss bullshit.
It's even getting a Zealot out, which is gross. Yeah, I don't like this opener from the Protoss.
I don't either. It's really gas.
GG. What?
I killed his probe.
Oh, I didn't catch that.
Yeah. It's pretty good. Yeah, that IBC root beer is really hit the spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, thanks for saying it. I appreciate it.
I don't even know what the hell IBC root beer is.
It's just root beer, but IBC makes it in what looks like beer bottles. Obviously, it's not beer bottles.
Ah, so like your cool edgy 10-year-olds can buy it. Be like,
Right.
still.
And this is the awkward point of the game. So this Ling randomly gets in and goes, "What? Stargate?" And I'm like, "What the fuck do I do?"
Oh my, the
Oh
mind game.
god, he fucking got me. So I had no idea, and I go, "All right, let's cancel the Muta plan because that's a fucking terrible idea." And right now I'm thinking, okay, I can play incredibly greedy, just drone up like mad, get like one spore in a couple minutes, I don't have to rush them, and then go into Hydras. That's the thought process. Of course, I don't know he canceled it. I probably should be poking him with an Overlord to double check. So
Yeah,
I got my gamed really bad. You did not see my penis, Catalyst. You saw the side of my leg. I checked.
Yeah, I mean, like, we can wish and hope that it was his penis, but it probably was not.
It was not my penis. I checked. I saw it on the way out. I always wear my boxers so the fly is significantly off to the side, and I tuck my dick in the other side, so we should be totally fine.
I usually flip mine up so that it's in your waistband.
That's
So,
a really safe way to do it.
Yeah. Not as it's just not as difficult. To
Yeah, I mean, you got a lot of backup there. Like,
we have a complaint from Nano. He said, "Your game sound is high, you fucking idiots. Turn it down. I hate this stupid cast." Quote, Nano.
I don't see that.
It's in the casting chat.
Oh.
He might have worded it a bit differently, but it was basically that.
Yes, you see at this point, like, I'm like, yeah, I'm totally fine. Like, I make a couple Hydras, and by a couple I mean one. And I have all these Spore Crawlers. I'll show them Hydras. And I'm just gonna drone like crazy, because, like, I can't die here. And then all of a sudden, like, all these units go across the map, and I have no idea about it. I think actually my Ling might have said that.
Oh my god. Piso's penis too small to see.
Hey. Some people say that's a curse, but I call it a blessing.
Piso's so brilliant.
I don't want to hurt anybody here. So yeah, you see, like, I have 20 army supply and he has 40.
Yeah, Protoss can definitely do some dumb things. Add-ups are one of them. So.
Which is funny, because this is the exact all-in I thought he was going to do. But I thought he had a Stargate, and I'm like, well, I'm kind of fucked, huh?
Yeah. He has one of his Immortals just chilling at home, too, which is weird. But
Yeah, which I figured he must, because this was always 2 Immortals with him. And I'm like, oh, I have upgrades. I don't have upgrades anymore. And I get walled off. And I'm like, oh, shit.
Yeah, these
So
evil timbers, their placement really works against you here.
Yeah. So I just canceled my upgrades, and then I come in with the Queen. I'm like, maybe I can poke something down. I don't. And then I get the luckiest shit to ever happen in my life, and he just shades everything into my main. And now all of his adepts die. And he has a tiny army at the third that's not even going to be able to kill the third time.
Yeah, this is definitely not a good idea. Maybe an accident, or maybe he thought he had more than he did have. And you pick off the Warp Prism there too, which is
Yeah, because it was so out of position. He forgot to move it. So like at this point, instead of just dying, and like he didn't even kill the third. Like I've lost 0 drones, I believe. I feel like I'm incredibly far ahead. Like this attack still is scary.
Yeah, definitely.
Killing the warp prison's always nice. Now I should be able to easily overrun this.
Yeah, and like, look how much damage these hydras are doing. Like, that's absolutely crazy. Hydras just
Pew pew.
like eat things.
So at this point, it's like, he didn't actually hurt me. I guess he's gonna make sure he never gets to third base. As long as I can never attack into him, because even though he doesn't have a core, like, could soon. So when he uses SimCity, like, I can't attack into him, but if I just deny a third base as long as I can, I feel pretty comfortable. I see all those zealots.
Yeah.
I can't really attack into that yet.
He force fields himself out, basically. Yeah.
He might go to them back though, so it's fine.
Yeah, one of them.
I just wanted to kill a couple of, like, gateways, but then he activates that, and I'm like, well, that sucks. And then I was like, oh wait, that just depowered 2 of them. That's cute. Let me go kill this third.
Yeah. He definitely had like a big advantage build order-wise going into that, but just because your build order has an advantage doesn't mean it's gonna win. So yeah, the botched execution there really led to Type 4 winning this match, or I assume wins. I don't remember what night.
It felt like the luckiest thing to ever happen to me in a CTL match.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just kill 3 gateways and then leave, because he does not want to attack your army with all of those things.
And you own 3 bases, so like you should be pretty comfortable.
Yeah, like right now I just want to kind of group up my army. If I can take an engagement, I will. If it's a good engagement, but I don't want to force anything at all.
Yeah.
Like I want the Hydras to get a couple pop shots off first, and then the Lynx to come in and help out later. But he doesn't really put his army out of position. He's always in pretty decent shape, so I can't do that. I'm just kind of trying to set up, see if I can get us around, but he's not giving me anything.
And it's really like, when you're ahead like this, like, you really don't need to force the engage. Like, you can wait. Time is on your side, not his.
Absolutely. That was the thought process. And I see he's making a third, but he's also attacking at the same time, so if I just clean up this army, I win.
Yeah.
And like, I don't feel like I even needed the lurkers that much, but I didn't really care about the upgrades either. Because they are spent by the time the game's over anyway.
Yeah. Interestingly, both the fights you took, or that he took, I should say, were in front of Evo Chambers.
Hmm.
Both the big engages this match.
Sorry. He canceled the +1 cata space, which was way more important for me. I was kind of sad, but I knew it wasn't gonna finish anyway. Like I was gonna counterattack, and even if I don't win right now, like the game's over. As soon as I kill his third.
And kind of a weird, like, I guess you could say, like, tech route he's going for too, like getting the destructors.
Now what I would really pursue with the lurkers, but like he hasn't got far enough in the game to be able to make them.
Yeah. Okay. So, sound effects all good now, Boo? Okay.
I don't know. It's down to 10 now. I thought it was okay. Maybe not.
Okay, 1 second.
We'll find out soon enough.
Do you have to reload your game to switch, like, observer interfaces?
What do you mean?
No, you just can't do it in the middle of replay.
Okay. What's the good one?
I'm using GameHeart, but...
Yeah, the good one is one you download.
Yeah, none of the ones they give you are very good.
Not at all. So that puts us at 2-2.
Okay. Let's see what we got next. Next match should be Ace Blade versus Hassender on Apotheosis. Ace Blade's our little Terran cheeser, I guess you could say. Seems to really like his like as all ends, as 5 racks, like stim pushes, which I applaud. I applaud his enthusiasm. You need some people doing those.
More
Or
rack,
else-
more GG.
Yeah, or else the other races they get out of line. But yeah, players like him allow me to play greedy macro games. But so
Thank you.
Ace Blade is a silver, playing at a gold level because we don't have enough golds, or we didn't. So TVP.
Spawning in the bottom right position, we have the evil scum of Psistorm community, Passenger.
And up in the top left, we have our Lord and Savior playing in the pink. For all inspiration, it is XXX Ace Blade.
XXXXXXXXXXXX Ace Blade. I think that was a Batman thing I just did.
Yeah, it was.
Sweet, I made a reference.
Yeah,
You proud of me?
not really.
It's alright. I'll take it.
It's okay. You're better than half the people I work with. Just like make Family Guy references with no context. So your reference had little context.
I didn't have much context.
Yeah, but it was better than none.
Okay. This probe is going to be able to see the entire base with a weird scouting path. Oh no.
Yeah, yeah, that's a lot of move commands. It's a lot of move commands. If you click
He's
on
going
that
to move
probe,
everywhere.
like, holy fuck. That is a lot of APM. This is a robot. I remember Ace Blade was, well, not complaining, but like, saying that his opponent had like fucking incredible APM.
So we're going Cyber before Nexus? Okay.
Yeah, like, look at his APM. It's like, average at 250 already.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, like,
Move command does that.
yeah. You got,
Yeah, this probe is dead. Oh, just kidding. He's not going to kill it.
no.
So he's going to use the...
It will finish its move command. Got a bit of an odd Reaper Fast expand here. He's played getting the Tech Lab immediately. Not sure if I agree with the choice.
Gotta get Stim.
Yeah, I guess.
Stim, more wins.
But I would say more Marines, more wins.
I would tend to agree with you. Quickly seems oddly timed.
Yeah, because you're
Unless
not
you
even
want like a crazy timing. Oh, I'd
Yeah.
love to see him block that, but he didn't.
No.
He could have built that supply depot before the one behind his mineral line.
Did he lose the Reaper? Where is that? Yeah, he lost it. He built one at the start.
Yeah, I
He
know.
lost it.
Yeah, it went across the map. But now it no longer exists.
Unfortunate, but see what his opponent's kind of going for. Commits to a Twilight Council. I've literally never have any clue what Protoss players do when they play, so
I think they pretty much get adept tech as quick as possible,
yeah.
and then they build adept upgrades, and then they make the adepts.
Yeah, this is definitely one of them adept builds. Where
This one pylon to rule them all, though. I love that.
yeah,
Please drop
Other-
there.
otherwise known as an Artosis pylon, as the esports community would call them.
I don't get it.
Just it doesn't need to be got. I'm just being like ironically retarded.
Is that a thing?
I do it sometimes. Most people just think I'm like in reality retarded, but it's all just a ruse.
Okay. Well, you ruse my timbers because there's a cyclone coming out.
Oh
That's
god.
what that early tech lab was for.
Yeah. Looks like he's going. Oh, he's going for mech. Yeah.
This
This will
map
be
is
interesting.
really good for mech. I don't know if it's good against Protoss because I play Zerg, but this
Yeah,
map is for mech.
I don't think any map is really good for mech in TVP.
More mech, more wins.
Yeah, we'll see what he does here. He's
He's gonna build mech units.
He's gonna build multiple cyclones, which is interesting.
Cyclones are good. Sometimes you just get a bunch of Cyclones go boo, 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 with the
Yeah.
lock-on thing, and things die really quickly. That's probably what's gonna happen.
Sorry. Yeah, we'll see how he micros them. I feel like at a lower level, cyclones could be very good if you commit all of your energy to like microing them and nothing else. But we'll see how Ace Blade goes about this.
I
he doesn't really
will say, I'm gonna cut you off because I gotta give mad props while it's here. If you look in the main base, the Cyclone's like actually right in like a path that the warp person can come in, where he does not have the missile turret there yet. Like that's excellent positioning. Just like super props on that.
Yeah.
It's the little things.
One thing, I guess, since we said something nice, we'll criticize him a bit here. He hasn't had constant SCV production throughout this game, nor has he built his food base yet. And constant SCV production is the key to winning any game.
Mm.
Whereas his opponents really kept up with their SCV, or not their SCV, their probe production.
Yeah, that's definitely a big deal. You can definitely see. I mean, it says he's only down 33 to 39 now, 32, 34, something like that.
Yeah.
6 workers. But it's only going to get worse because of the base numbers. He's about to lose a few more here too. Cyclones are good against the depths, I guess.
Yeah.
That's cute.
Yeah, the Cyclones will kill all the Adepts.
That's adorable.
And that is the first that his opponent has seen of mech so in this game. So we'll see how he reacts.
Oh, he's going Cyclone Widow Mine. This is awesome. I'm
His
so
opponent
proud of
has-
you. I don't even care what happens in this game. I'm proud of you, man. This is
His-
awesome. Thanks, you.
His
XX.
opponent seems like he has pretty good macro actually, like for a for gold.
Yeah, you know, he's playing solid. Like his decision making isn't like always there.
Yeah.
Like he's doing good things. Is his APM still like 6,000?
It's currently 100, averaging around 190.
That's pretty good. It's higher than my APM, and I play Zerg.
Yeah. Like, I don't see many like Protoss players at all with an APM like that.
Mm-hmm.
I guess just spamming a lot.
More spam, more wins.
Yeah.
I'm waiting how many times I can say stuff like this before Twitch chat just like tells me to stop.
I don't know. Do any of the people in our chat ever tell us to stop? No,
This
not
is
really.
so cancer. There's like 5 Cyclones, 2 Marines, 2 Liberators, 2 Vikings, and like 2 Widow Mines. How do you stop all of these weird units? Besides the depths just blinking in and killing all the SCVs. That's the thing you can do.
I don't know. Like, I really feel like the Cyclones are not good. Like, they'll never be cost efficient. Yeah, Ace Blade's food base is really delayed this game. If you're not producing SCVs constantly, once you lose any, you're gonna take a huge hit to your economy.
He's at 19 SCVs right now.
Yeah, whereas
That's,
like
that's the story of this game.
you should have
it's-
had a lot more.
Yeah. But the thing is, like, you can say, well, we lost some. But that's even more of a reason why you need to constantly make them. Like, you'll have some games that you're not constantly making, but you still have enough of them that it's okay. He sent 3 across the map by mistake, too. Whoops. But when you're not constantly making them, and then all of a sudden, he's gonna lose his whole army here. You're not constantly making them, and then you lose some. Like, it's even more important because it's like even more that it should have been help me with my wordage. It's even more important to keep making SCVs because you'll be even further behind when you lose them.
Yeah. You need a surplus so that if you lose them, you're not behind what your optimal is. Yeah, and Ace Blade GG's here.
Says, Cyclones not being unsquishy enough. Ace Blade, sorry man, that had nothing to do with Cyclones.
Yeah.
Cyclones are good. Just don't trash the Cyclone.
I don't know. I think Cyclones are neat. I don't think they're good.
Neat's a good way to describe them.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna go get another IBC root beer. I'm gonna make sure my penis is covered up, and I'll be right back.
Is the Cyclone healthy in the test map or whatever? I haven't played any of it. But
The what?
the test map or whatever, like the
Oh, the super fucking fast firing one that kills everything. Yeah, that's It's I played a couple games against it. It's terrifying.
It looks like it's pretty fun.
I just realized that replay was not in English. Terrano.
What?
Look at the replay. Well, I don't know if you have it, but it says Terrano. The replay file. It's Terrano.
Huh. That's weird.
So we got 2-3. 2-3.
What
So
the
if Snow wins, then they win right now.
Yeah.
So is there something going on with the replay?
It was in Spanish.
Oh.
It said Terrano. Just something to note. Also, what the fuck is this map? Alright, you guys tell me when to start.
Okay. So the next map will be the Sound Station. Nano versus 8 Ball, TVT. This should be an absolute shitfest.
Yep.
So,
Oh, that's the picture for the mini picture for the Sound Station. It looks so different. I didn't recognize it when I looked at it. Weird. All right.
I'm good to go. Yeah, it looks completely different, like in game, than it does in like the screen, or like the whatever they call the previews. All right. Oh, yep. Okay. No.
The game's good. It's just laggy.
Okay, so spawning up here in the middle-ish leftish area in the red, it is 8 Ball.
And in the other starting position, they're both kind of in the middle of the map. I guess it's more bottom and more right than the other one.
Yeah.
We have... Oh my god, he actually changed his name in game. I love that. I love this new name. We used to call him Nano, but now he's called Nanoa?
Yeah.
Because he's fucking amazing. Also, he's wearing blue and he's a Terran. We're seeing TVT on Dasan Station.
Yeah. Not surprising because Dasan is super OP for Terran. Yeah. This map is horribly balanced. And TVT is horrible, so yeah, we're gonna have lots of fun. I know, I think Nano said he likes TVT. That weird fucker.
Why?
I don't know. I think he's a masochist or magicist, however it's pronounced. I can't into English.
He's a magic sister?
Yes.
Fuck, man. I remember Twisted Sister. That's because I'm fucking 40, but... Magic Sister? They must be old.
Yeah, that's by, Alice Cooper.
Yeah. Alice Cooper, Magic Sister.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, do you know what the first ever song played on MTV was?
I don't know.
Figured you didn't.
Yeah. Do you know?
Do I know what?
The first song that was ever played on MTV.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Okay.
Alright, we got some Reapers throwing shit at each other.
Yeah.
They're gonna shoot every now and then. They're gonna throw stuff at each other. The big thing is Nanowad just gets a really good scout saying, "Oh, there's no natural. We're
Yeah.
doing the same kind of bullshit." So
Yeah. So basically, what we have here is the StarCraft 2 interpretation of the Cold War. Basically, both Terran players don't want to do this, but they have to because the other player will fucking kill them with Reapers if they don't fucking kill the other guy with Reapers. So, really, just a sad state of events. Unfortunately, Nanowa's gonna lose that Reaper of his, and he's not constantly been building Reapers, so he only has one. It's getting out of Hellion, so really he's not gonna take too much damage if 8-Ball goes across the map.
especially when 8-Ball is supply block, that's always a good thing.
Yeah.
8-Ball's making a Banshee though with Cloak. That's kind of cute.
Let's see what Nano one brings out. Oh, a
It's
Banshee.
really good against no Marines.
Yeah.
Hey, guess what Nano was doing? He's building a
Getting-
Banshee with Cloak. That's
Yeah.
kind of cute. It's really good against no Marines.
Yeah.
Fuck that
Unfortunately, yeah, this will just be a dumb game, and it should be.
So what's relevant here is 8-Ball decided to go with 2 Reapers and only 1 Hellion, whereas Nano decided to go 3 Hellions and only 1 Reaper. Keep that in mind. That's going to be relevant later.
Yes. It means that when both players are floating their command centers, that what's 8-Ball will have to kill one more Reaper with his Banshee.
I do need to say, Total Manipulation got the question wrong. That was the second song ever played. The first one was something else, but I can't. No, actually, no, he's right. I'm just. Fuck, I give up. Can we start over? Can I get a mulligan here?
I was gonna ask what a mulligan was, but then I remember I played Hearthstone a lot.
I love how these G's just like look at each other and don't do anything.
Yeah.
They're like, hey, look what I have. Oh, me too.
I would
Does Nano
probably
have
just
anything
like
that shoots up?
probably not.
3 Marines.
It's 4. Like 4 Marines and a scan is enough to kill. I would
2
say like
Banshees?
no,
I didn't think so.
no, but so like
So
Nano
he
was,
just dies, right?
he should, especially since everything's not fighting at the same time. Yeah. So both players have run out of anti-air. Nanoa at least has the Ravens, so he should be able to like auto-turret the fuck out of those Banshees. And it at least stops his opponent from like, yeah. Nanoa's in a good spot now actually.
Yeah, he's killed a ton of SCVs.
Yeah, like
By
he's
ton,
killed.
I mean like all of them. There's 6 left on the map for 8-Ball.
Before that Banshee died, I had like 25 kills. So yeah, Nanoa really like did that a lot better. Like he went right for the SCVs. The key rule in TVT is that like it literally does not matter what you throw away. If you kill one SCV, it is worth it. So like just always go for the SCVs.
Does it
TVT
bother you at all that Nano has not killed this Ursadom in his base?
Kind of, because the Ursidons are very annoying. So we should hunt them all to death. Yeah.
They block so many of my buildings, it's not even funny.
Every time I see one, I think I'm getting Zerg rushed, and then I get scared. So like, yeah, they should be extinct. Yeah, Nanoa's just really far ahead in supply at this point. 52 to 25. You
Yeah.
should just be able to kill.
Yeah, I mean, he's still up 20 workers. Like, he's not doing a good job of constantly producing them. He's been at 32 for quite some time now.
Yeah.
But being
Yeah,
up
but
that many workers, like, if you don't make some, you're still probably okay.
yeah. So Nano with scans, he should kind of see like, what's up with his opponent's economy.
Yeah. Unfortunately, he doesn't know if the other one's completely saturated or not. But him
Yeah.
knowing, like, where he's at, like, he knows he's still really far ahead.
One thing to note, I guess that is in his opponent's favor, is that his stim is like slightly far ahead. So, there's that. I think this is going to be a really one-sided game, though.
Yeah, I kind of agree with you. Like,
This
Nano
is
doesn't have much at the front, but he has enough if he sieges that tank to buy time to get his other stuff over there. And his army is just way bigger.
Yeah, this is one thing I guess I would criticize about Nanoa's play, is that his army control is a bit lacking. His macro is very good, but yeah, army control is definitely what I think he needs to work on.
Those Banshees actually keep being annoying, but Nano was like on top of it usually. It's not too bad.
Yeah, supply difference isn't as big now, 50 to 70, but like his opponent hasn't been constantly making workers and hasn't been fully saturated. Whereas even though Nano was not not constantly making workers, he's at least fully saturated on the bases he has.
Absolutely, and he just took a gold base as well. He's making it into an orbital, kind of just like a planetary there.
Yeah,
Kind of gives you like a really strong base structure. That way you don't actually have to have your whole army there right at the start. You can work on defending other spots too, in case there's some drops.
Oh, no, it's actually really annoying. If you zoom in near the Vespian geysers of the gold base, you can just hear those alarms. Fun fact.
I don't have a zoom button.
Really?
Yeah, I got rid of it.
Oh, I like zooming in so I can look at how cool my units are.
Me too, that's why I got rid of it.
I also do it sometimes when I want to look for like observers or DTs, so like zoom in and out. I don't know.
Oh yeah. I remapped my my spin hotkeys to my mouse side buttons. So I can like rotate to see if there's anything hidden behind a base. If I need to be able to click something hidden behind it.
That's a good idea. Spawn's gonna lose both the Banshees here. Not a very good trade.
Those Banshees have been alive for a very long time though.
Yeah. But still, like, in a game like this, if you're 8-ball, like, you don't want to lose anything.
Right.
He doesn't have his Z-base up, whereas Nano just started his 2-2. So, yeah, I like Nano's choice of, like, getting further ahead, but sometimes I think it's not necessarily the right thing to do. Sometimes you want to just straight up kill.
Yeah. I mean, especially in TVT, it's kind of tough, right? Because, like, you have those tank lines, and if you let him catch back up, all of a sudden it's like, oh, I can't actually do anything anymore.
Yeah, because, like, the difference between 12 tanks and 19 tanks isn't as big as the difference between, like, 8 and 6 tanks, let's say.
Right.
If that makes any sense.
No, it absolutely does, because, like, you getting, like, more stuff is good, but it's not, like, essential, whereas him having nothing versus him having enough to defend is unbelievable. I love it, like, playing against it, but, like, all Terrans I see scan right where they're going. And, like, I always just feel like I can just move my army back and just defend the scan area, because there's going to be an army there soon.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's actually a thing.
I usually scan before I go into an area, or like near an area. Yeah. Bad tank drops there by 8-ball. He dropped them like right on the front lines, which against the concave or like group of Marines already set up isn't what you want to do. He also has
Nano did a
Marauders.
really good job too of once those tanks were dead. micro the Marines back just enough so the 8 balls Marines got in tank range.
Yeah, now 8 Ball doesn't have any units. None of us have so much supply. Another, I guess another thing.
He has a handful of Marines, like he might be able to hold this off.
Another thing too is Nanoa doesn't have combat shields.
That's awkward.
Yeah, that's a good upgrade. Nanoa does this a decent one actually. It's like never builds combat shields because he's not a pussy. Doesn't give a shit about no combat shields. He just wants more
you don't
guns.
need shields as long as you have bigger swords.
Yeah, you don't need shields. You just need a gun, idiot.
I'm with you.
So that's another win for all in there. Versus Psistorm.
So we're tied up at 3-3.
Yep.
So at this point, the winner of the ace match wins the game.
Yeah.
Hoover Stoic, unfortunately, is not relevant.
Yeah, I mean, like, whenever I field Boo, I always think, like, this guy's not really relevant. But, like, this time it was true.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm with it.
I agree completely. Especially because I played the game on Tuesday. But, you know, whatever. It's, you know. Okay.
But so, yeah, we put,
Who
I
plays
put our...
StarCraft on Tuesdays?
Jesus Christ.
Passion.
Taco Tuesday, not... Can play a game. Why are we even watching this game? This doesn't even matter.
So, yeah, I put our ZVZ expert Boo here at on Frozen Temple, because I knew that.
And my ZVZ is getting so much better because of these fucking matches. Because I keep playing them.
I'm just helping you. Like, I put you
Exactly.
out on matches that I know they'll play a Zerg, just so that you'll get better, because I care about you. Okay?
The two things that help me the most, right, is if I play ZVZs and CTL.
Did you just say I care about Boo? Because if you didn't, you're dead.
I'm just gonna start the fucking game. Just...
So Boo, what do you think going into this game? Like, what is your thought process?
I was gonna 13-12 because it's Frozen Temple. And guess what I did?
Nice. This is, I would say this is, like, not Zerg favored by any means, but just, like, a map I think Zergs seem to like. Like, I face a lot of Zergs on this map on ladder. Correct me if I'm wrong. Do you mind this map, Boo?
Eh, not really.
You don't like it?
No, I don't mind it. I'm saying it's
Oh.
whatever.
It's alright, yeah.
It's alright.
Reapers are bullshit and should go away.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about this map. But otherwise, it's pretty good.
Yeah, like, whenever I play this map, it's like, I get Baneling busted every fucking time. So I just feel like I should be Reaper all in because I don't. Because, I figure I'd be a nice guy.
Hey guys,
But,
you want to introduce these players or no? It's no.
No one really cares, Boo, okay.
Okay. Okay.
But I do need, before we get to that point, we got a shout out from Dante. I just want to say hi, Dante. I appreciate you coming in and watching.
Yeah.
So what is this game anyway? Like, this doesn't matter, right?
No,
Games are
not
up.
at all. So here in the whatever side of the map this is, I don't fucking know. Some guy named Boo.
Oh shit, I was gonna ask that guy. So, on the other side, we have Boo's opponent.
Yeah, that guy.
Alright, so let's go back to talking about shredded cheese and whether
Yeah.
you'd rather have it on macaroni and cheese, pizza, or spaghetti.
That's a good question actually. I was thinking about that during our last cast, our last map I should say. I would definitely prefer it on pizza because I feel like it is most essential on pizza compared to spaghetti or macaroni and cheese. Because like you could just have macaroni, right? But like
Macaroni does exist.
yeah, but what idiot eats pizza without cheese?
I mean, it's just breadsticks, isn't it? You just cut it different and it's breadsticks.
Yeah, but then it's not pizza.
But it's
But
breadsticks. Is
if
macaroni and cheese without cheese, or is it just macaroni?
Oh, you got me there actually. That's so pizza and macaroni and cheese are both fine. Like those are both tied. Whereas like spaghetti doesn't matter. Who gives a fuck?
See, I would say spaghetti actually needs it more, because in like the grand scheme of things, if you're talking about like ranking how good these foods are, spaghetti like just gets dead last without cheese. Like it's just not good in my opinion anyway. So like it actually desperately does need that cheese for anything relevant to happen.
I guess you're right, actually. And speaking of cheese, we have some Banelands coming in here. Morphing in from Boo, coming in 2D natural Stoic. Stoic went for.
He 13-12 and then like made a roach horn. Like, what are you doing? You're gonna lose this game.
Yeah.
You're not allowed to do that.
So Boo's got some Banelands here, and they're gonna kill some units. It's gonna kill the queen too, which I feel like is so annoying.
Yeah, he's dead. He's dead. You lose the queen in CVZ when it's like aggression, you just die.
Yeah.
Can't-
Right
can't
now.
survive.
Yeah, Stoic cannot get out enough units really to like defend himself. Like by the time all these roaches pop, he's gonna have no drones.
Ooh, he has roaches. They don't have +1. These wings just kill him anyway.
Yeah. Nice drone micro here by Stoic, like stucking him away in the corner of those mineral lines. But like,
Sure, but like, great. You kept half of the drones that Boo already has.
yeah,
Congratulations.
this definitely not going well for Stoic. Like 7 drones, or to be 9. Yeah, so it'll be a while before he can catch up. Like even though he has the larva, and like technically more larva because he has more hatcheries, I think the queen that Boo has will like make that better for him.
Absolutely. I do need to stop you for. Oh, there's gonna be a good one by. Speaking of this, we have a question from chat, or more of a comment. Nano, who we just saw play the last game, he played really well. I gotta give him credit here. He said, "I don't know. Shredded cheese on macaroni seems a little overkill to me." What do you think about that comment?
I would say I'm offended, honestly. Like, shredded cheese on macaroni. Like, who doesn't like cheese, okay? It's great. Like, that's part of my culture. My family worked on a dairy farm. We own a dairy farm. So when you say shredded cheese is overkill, you're basically spitting on my family's heritage.
Yeah, he's pretty much just saying that your family doesn't matter.
Yeah. You know what? My grandparents died milking a cow.
I believe it. Those things are hard to milk, man. People don't realize that.
So, yeah, you can take your cheese comments and you can take them not into this chat, alright?
Seriously. Stop. These drones are like running around both of these bases endlessly, like just wishing to take minerals and attach them to the side of the hatchery. That's the only thing that they want to do. And Boo's Lings just say you're not allowed, please.
Yeah, Boo even kills the hatchery there, which, like, if I was Stoic, I'd just feel really, like, depressed. Like, I'd probably go and grab some alcohol and start drinking right about now.
But you would not do it on Twitch chat because that would be not okay.
Yeah, so, like, Boo was smart here, and he probably grabbed his alcohol before the match started. Which is the good thing to do. Your family is just like Boo, they don't matter.
So I want to direct your attention to this queen at the natural. If we go return to game, it has 45 energy right now and it's never even ejected once.
Wow.
You talk about lucky scrubs.
Yeah. Like, how can you win a ZVZ with such poor larva injects?
Alright, let's go to a game that's actually relevant for this week. So it's still 3-3. We got the tiebreaker match. Psosa versus Psosa's opponent. Snow, right?
Yep. Oh, sorry.
Guess I'm not even gonna update the scoreboard then. Doesn't matter, right?
There's really no reason to.
Oh god. Oh man. Snow
Oh
has
my god, he's got
Pro
the
League.
Pro League final? That's pretty sweet.
Oh, like,
Fuck, we lost this game. Like, I don't care if Psosa wins, we fucking lost.
I watched the Beyond final, but I didn't watch the Pro League final. Do I get that still?
No, you get fucked, man. You gotta watch
Fuck.
the Pro League finals.
Fuck me.
We're not
Okay.
allowed to do that on Twitch streams.
Okay. Maybe later after stream. Okay, so
I
spawning up
cannot
here.
neither confirm nor deny. Oh yeah, this is a good game.
Yeah.
Go
Yeah,
ahead and introduce our players.
In the top right, we have, playing for all inspiration, it is our best Zerg player of all time. It is Psistorm.
I'm gonna stop you there.
Where's
I'm gonna say
Cyan at?
he's our fourth best Zerg player of all time, Psistorm.
Yeah, name
Although
3
he
better
does have
Zerg
more
players than
CSL victories than any other Zerg on our team.
CSL is the most, the most best Star League in the world. Like, and he won it. What more do you want?
Like, no other Zerg on our team has won a CSL. And speaking of players who have never won a CSL, spawning in the bottom left position, you have Snow, which rhymes with no CSL victories.
Yeah. Let's see. We have pool into hatchery, and then we have hatchery into pool coming in from Psistorm. Very. It's like a battle of different ideologies here. What came first, the pool or the hatchery? We'll never know, but these players do.
I mean, you start with the hatchery, so clearly that came first.
Yeah, but how did they? How did it spawn? The spawning pool. Checkmate, atheist.
I mean, you don't require spawning to make drones.
Well, I mean, I don't know what to tell you.
Siegfried, like, I love you, man. Like, no, you're just wrong. You're like more wrong than Boo was in his last match.
I'm sorry. I've totally screwed up this cast. One thing to note that really actually bothers me is Snow plays the spawning pool way too close to that extractor, and now these drones have to make a detour to get to work.
That's actually fine.
It just
'cause
bothers me.
It can annoy you, but it actually doesn't change how fast they return.
Really?
Because
At all?
if you look at it, no, because if you kind of the very first trip is slightly delayed, but every trip therefore after is perfectly on time. And you can tell by if they ever get to the spawning, the extractor, and stop even for just a moment before going in, they are at optimal time.
Okay, yeah.
So the second gas comes in at the exact same time as it would have otherwise. It's just the first gas is very slightly delayed.
But is that Baneling nest too close, or is that the same distance?
Same thing. And that's in ZVZ. It's really important to actually hit those because now he has these 1 pixel gaps for the queen to jump in, which is super relevant for any sort of aggression. Of course, aggression is not what we're going to see with Psistorm. He's getting a third base already. Just made morphin in a couple safety veins, and he's going to try to like hunker down, which should be a really good call, especially when a spine's coming out for Snow. Like he's not going to do any aggression either. 3 bases is better than 2 bases.
Yeah. So what are both the players going for here? Like what are they hoping to achieve with these builds?
Psistorm's just trying to win a macro battle. Like he hasn't actually committed to any sort of tech choice yet. On the other hand, we have a +1 attack Lings coming out for Snow. Usually I like to see a +1 attack, +1 armor. That way if they go roaches, it's significantly more powerful. But he's also kind of putting down a roach warren, so it looks like it's going to be kind of a +1 Ling and roach attack, which is super awkward, and I'm not sure if it works. But we'll definitely see.
Yeah. Psistorm kind of attacking at a lucky time here, even though that queen's in place, that Spinecrawler's not. So
Yeah.
maybe he'll be able to pick off that queen.
He shouldn't be able to with those Lings there, but I think he's going to anyway.
Yeah, he picks off the queen. Like, I'll just back off now, but I guess Psistorm just wants to stay. Okay, he backs off now.
I mean, that was a good trade, and he's actually attacking here.
Yeah, trading some
+1
links for that
attack
queen.
is now done. But I think Psistorm realizes that.
Yeah.
Like, he's actually in a pretty scary position. He's getting +1 missile attack now, which is the most important upgrade in Roach Force Link. So if he can defend this pressure, which is going to be incredibly tough too, he needs absolutely perfect micro with his Balings and his Queens. But if he can, he is incredibly far ahead. But this is an incredibly scary time.
Oh, that was a
Bane
nice
1
Bane.
is very good.
Oh, that was another
Bad
good
Bane
Bane.
is there, but there's still a ton left. This Bane has to do some serious work.
Kind of one wasted Bane there actually on the minerals. There's no drones
Yeah.
when them exploded.
He's gonna be losing quite a few drones there. Like the Ling splits are pretty good. A couple roaches are out now for Psistorm, so he has to pull those back and try to defend, but he still doesn't have much. He's got 5 roaches and a queen, and we're gonna have more drones going down. So Psistorm is actually gonna fall behind in drones here, but he's still up in, or he's gonna have the better tech once his +1 missile finishes.
Yeah, like as you can see, like these +1 lings picking off a couple roaches here by themselves. They are fairly efficient at clearing up roaches for their cost.
Oh yeah, they're not bad. But
Yeah.
if you get the, and this is why I say you always gonna get the, if you're gonna go the Ling style, you always want to go +1 attack and +1 defense, because as soon as +1 attack on these roaches finish, like these Lings just evaporate to the roaches. But if they had +1 defense, it completely resets everything, and they survive 2 roach shots with 2 HP, so they can still do massive damage and just completely wreck. Really, really lucky for Psistorm that he hasn't had a fight against that, even though there's 3 Evo chambers on the field.
Yeah, seems like a lot of Evo chambers. I guess just wanted to make sure he had blocked off, but at the same time wanted to make sure that his Evo chambers were more secure.
Yeah, and it's kind of funny. Like you see all these Lings here. You say normally in any situation, these Lings would actually destroy that army, but it actually would be very close because +1 attack on those roaches.
Yeah.
But now, like Psistorm has been having enough time. You get out a few more Lings, and the Bailings are actually really bad in this situation. You'd rather just have more Lings.
Yeah. Psistorm is joining up pretty hard to catch up.
Yeah, I mean he's gonna catch up to Snow. He's significantly far behind in workers here.
Yeah,
Snow's just been adding a bunch of drones.
He's down about 3 drones right now. Another thing I would like to note, I guess, about Psistorm here, that I would like to, I guess, compliment him on, is his Overlord spread is very good.
Oh yeah.
Which in ZVZ, near the, especially if your opponent's going for Lings, like, is very good. Obviously, like, getting those Overlords across the map gives you so much vision. If your opponent's going for Roach Ravager, they can't snipe the Overlords. However, his opponent's going for just, like, basically pure Ling right now. Eventually going into mutas, as we see here. But still, like, just it allows him to have so much vision while his opponent is teching up.
And you see Psistorm now, he's kind of preparing for the mutas, get the Hider down, he's going to throw down a couple spores here. But he's going for the pretty basic response to mutas that's just make a bunch of roaches and they move.
Basic Brozerg.
Exactly. Like, and if he actually commits to it, it's probably too late now. But if he committed to it a little bit ago before the mutas were on the way, he'd be doing pretty well. But he's also going for Lurker Den. So I'm not sure how much he actually knows about these mutas and how scared he is of them. These mutas could actually do significant work. And there's a huge, not huge, but there is a base advantage coming down now for Snow, which is incredibly relevant in this matchup, especially as a muta player because you have so much map.
Psistorm had just seen all the mutas pop and the mutalist den, or whatever it's called, Spire.
Mutalist Den? I'm gonna call it that from now on.
So yeah, he's clearing Overlords right now, which I feel like is kind of not the best decision. Like, I feel like that's something you can do after you've killed everything. Or like, you know, attempted some, like, initial damage. Like, as we can see, Psistorm has enough spores set up to fend off these mutas, and is going to be getting out Hydras eventually.
Absolutely, I agree with you. Like, he could have actually probably picked off a few gases earlier. The
Yeah.
thing is, you do want to, like, just poke at one Overlord to see if they have Overlord speed. And if they do have Overlord speed, then, yeah, it's totally reasonable to poke down all the Overlords first.
Snow gonna kill this Hydralist, or Lurker then?
Yeah, he's got it. He's gonna commit to it.
One transfuse, but not enough.
Yeah,
Lurker
so
then goes
not
down. And
that's
not a
a huge deal.
Not a single Hydra was made by Psistorm during the time that it was up.
So now, like, you kind of have two responses here.
He has 10 on the way, but won't be able to make it.
Yeah, but you won't be able to make them into Lurkers, which is a huge deal.
Yeah.
Generally, you kind of see like a snow player. I mean, it looks like he's doing that now. They'll go to this early muta, and it's more made just to kind of put a little pressure on and get map vision, and then they kind of switch into lurkers themselves, and that's kind of what they're doing. Psosa has to kind of act now. He's now even in bases if this finishes, where he's down in tech, he's down in workers, he's down in army. Like if he, most of this army is Zerglings, but if he can swing in and get a Nidus down, that's like his primary way back in this game. He could probably win like just about right now if he could.
I feel like the amount of Banelings that Snow has in his army will be very hard for Psosa to really commit to making like too many Hydras. He'll really need, like, he can't just build a bunch of Hydras. He really needs lurkers, or else he'll be able to fight this army right.
Yeah, and that's the thing. You get him because he has the mutas too, so you do have to make a ton of Hydras. That way, when you turn into lurkers, you still have enough Hydras for the mutas.
Yeah, and
It's a
just
scary situation.
This, I think this Link style is going to work out very well for Snow this game, now that he's pairing it with Hydra Lurker. Just those Lings and Banes, you need to force a response from that before you even go on to dealing with the Hydras and the Lurkers. And he has a significant supply advantage, about 50 supply up right now.
Yeah, he's maxed out, he has Lurkers, he's got Sling Bane, he's got a couple of Hydras, he's got Muta. Like, this is like the first unstoppable army in DBZ. And if he just kind of pressures across the map, he's just trying to throw these mutas away so he can build more stuff. Like, he should not lose this game.
Oh, yeah, and
controls it fine. I mean, the lurkers aren't burrowing. Now they do.
Psosa takes kind of a bad engage at first there to the lurkers. Honestly, I don't feel like there's any way Psosa can deal with this.
No, the game's over. There's too many lurkers there.
Yeah.
Like, best case scenario, he only gets zoned out and loses his fourth base. And that's still a lost game.
Yeah, he's picked off a lot of lurkers actually, and taken, like, I would say, like, used the best that he had. He did the best that he had with what he could.
Absolutely. I don't understand why Snow keeps moving his lurkers all around. Like, he should just kill this base and he kind of wins the game anyway.
Yeah, because the only time that the lurkers are vulnerable is when he's moving them, and Psosa's been fairly, like, good with targeting them down. So
looks like he has enough anyway. He's gonna, especially with the reinforcements, he's gonna take out the space. Like, he has enough to base advantage, and it's just game over.
Yeah, Psosa knows this, I think. Just kind of taking it in right now.
Just kind of thinking, what am I gonna do different game 2? Now I know we like to play the upgraded Ling into Lurker, or into Mutant into Lurker. How do I deal with it?
Yeah, good game from Psosa. Psosa still did pretty good.
Yeah,
I feel like he would have been in a dominating position if his Lurker Den had stayed up. But unfortunately not.
Yeah, I mean, having Lurkers first is big. We'll see what happens game 2. So for us to win, Psosa has to win these 2 games. If only Boo could have done something for us, it would have been helpful.
Yeah, like, I really wish Boo had known that his game mattered and, like, actually tried.
Yeah. You gotta remember too, like, Psosa is Diamond, he's playing up. I mean, he's still very good. Like, not sure if he deserves Diamond, but he's very good.
Yeah. Like, if Pokemon Go hadn't come out in Peru, like, Psosa probably would have been Grandmaster. But Nintendo is once again killing esports.
It's really good at it.
Yeah, like, they tried to kill Smash by not adding in any, like, good multiplayer. Or, like, good matchmaking, I should say. And now they've done this. Take Psosa away from us. Like, what more do you want, Nintendo?
It's pretty bad. I mean, they make quite a bit of money. I think they'd just be, like, content and not have to be home wreckers.
Yeah, like, you can just buy another Peruvian, okay? But Psosa's ours. Like,
yeah, I mean, we purchased him first. Like, we paid our dividends.
Yeah, like, that was why All In was founded, to purchase good Peruvian StarCraft 2 players. We have Psosa, and we have Neo Surfer. 2.
Exactly.
Like, how many other StarCraft 2 teams can say that? Not many.
Well, I'll tell you one team that can't say that. It is Psistorm Community. They do have this guy spawning in the top left. He is 1-0 on the Master set. Just needs to take one more game home to win the game for his team. It is Psistorm Community Snow.
And in the bottom right here, defending the honor of All In against the evil cretins of Psistorm, it is All In's Psosa.
Good old Pierre.
Yeah.
Also known as Hannibal for a very short amount of time.
Yeah, I've noticed that actually when I was looking for old CSL stuff. They always had Hannibal listed from Peru, from All In. I was like, who the fuck is Hannibal? How many Peruvians do we have on this team?
Yeah, everyone makes mistakes, and Hannibal is probably his biggest one.
I think Hannibal is a nice name. However, Psosa is definitely much better.
Yeah, his name's Pierre. You gotta go with Pierre.
Yeah.
Everyone just thinks you're gonna be French, and you're not. You're Peruvian, and you just destroy them.
Yeah.
They underestimate the French. This is a really quick hatch coming from Psosa if he commits to this.
Yeah. Interesting.
He's looking
play
at
here.
like 230 hatch, which is huge.
Even hiding it.
Yeah.
So that it doesn't
Unless
get
the links
scouted
come by, and
immediately.
then he's gonna come out. That's really nice. I like that.
But it will get scouted immediately by the Overlord.
Yeah, the Overlord does see it. That's fine. Like, so probably what happens here? Snow kind of says, "Oh shit, he has that thing. Link speed's really far off from being done. I can throw down a Bane Nest right now if I want to and go attack him, but I'd rather go into +1 lanes."
Yeah, I feel like that's kind of like a gamble here. Like either Snow's committed to a build order that will kill this, or he hasn't. And
Yeah, he's just gonna
Psosa,
throw down his own hatch.
yeah, like Psosa wins this gamble here, I'd say. Gets the third hatch quicker.
Oh, yeah, that's huge. That's absolutely huge. Even in Ling vs Ling War, like having that hatch is so much extra larva. It's unbelievable how many more lings you can afford.
Yeah, though and Psosa knows that Snow has his third base quick as well because his Overlord's seen it. So both players are in the know here. Both knows what each other knows, and well,
Both are in the snow here.
yeah, both are in the snow here.
Looks like we got roaches from snow. I like roaches on this map. It's kind of short going through the middle. Now you're opening yourself up to like Ling run routes from the other side, but they're pretty strong. It's right through the middle. It's kind of choky in some areas. If they catch
Yeah.
you in the middle, you can kind of choke yourself off. But Psos is actually going for a little bit of pressure, and Snow seeing the quick third, like I don't think he's ready for this at all.
Yeah, yeah, this can definitely do a lot of damage. You can probably even kill this third, I'd say.
Oh, absolutely.
And that would be a
perfect
huge
bait
blow.
hits too. Like you got 6 roaches coming out, but these lings could kill them if they wanted to, or they can just keep focusing the hatch, which is probably the better call.
Yeah.
They get it, run away. That's huge. So Snow's kind of has to be committed to an attack, but Psos has way more than enough time to prepare for it, going into his own roaches himself. It should be 1-1.
Yeah, and Psosa is getting +1, whereas Snow has no Evo chamber, so no upgrades. Yeah, he knows what's coming. He's building a lot of links. He's not banking his larva up.
All it is just get your links, get your banes, get your queens,
Yeah,
defend this attack anyway, because he has a third time.
yeah, and he's gonna get good bane lane hits here if all the roaches bunched up.
And there's just enough links here. Like the roaches coming across the map as reinforcements to these links is actually kind of a big deal, because it means they're not there to buffer for the other links.
Yeah, he even's leaving some of his roaches at home, I assume to prevent a counterattack. However, I feel like he's already almost all in at this point.
Yeah, he's even on workers, for the most part.
Yeah.
His army is still up, but that's in roach army, and the hatch is only halfway done. And that's scary because that's just so much extra larva. Like nothing on the screen tells you like, oh, this person has a significant larva advantage, but you gotta realize it's there, and it is incredibly important. especially with Psosa having the couple roaches, the lings, and the couple banes. I think he can just kind of thwart off all these lings that aren't drones. That's a big deal.
Yeah, and that's a lot of links for Snow to have committed to, especially when he needs to do some serious catching up to be on even terms here.
Yeah, it looks like Psosa is actually gonna just keep making links. His +1 just finished. I kind of expected to go from with a timing attack, just based on the amount of links he was making. He's just
Yeah.
okay knowing that he has the larva advantage, and just gonna probably start running.
I feel like that's a good choice by Psosa to just be investing in all these military units. Because he knows his opponent feels behind because he killed that hatchery. So his opponent's probably going to be committing to a lot of droning here to try to catch up. As we see 10 drones on the production tab right now. So Psosa can probably go across the map in a bit here with all these units if he feels like it, and maybe even kill that third base again. Like,
yeah.
Or at least
he's not going to, but
yeah.
I agree with you. And he has the upgrade advantage, which is huge. Does not have roach speed yet, I don't believe. No, it's just starting now. So he's going to be behind on roach speed, but +1 attack is ahead, and then +1 armor is about the same. But +1 armor isn't super relevant in roach.
Is it not?
No, it doesn't do much.
Oh.
It does I think it does a little bit with like long-term regen, but it doesn't do all that much.
Okay, that's more about the attack.
Yeah, like even Psosa last game, you saw him because he thought it was pure roach versus roach. He actually went +1 attack and then +2 attack before getting any armor upgrades. That's kind of a normal thing.
Okay. So see Psosa moving towards the middle of the map here, looking to pressure possibly. Looks like Snow will have out some hydras by the time this gets here, or right before. Oh, some really good baneling hits.
Yeah, he just crushed this. And that's the thing, like when you're the roach player and you go across the map, especially in roach versus roach, and you see hydras, you usually know you just won the game because it's so much cost to make those hydras. If you think in minerals, each one of them costs about 2 roaches, plus you have the hydra den itself. So like just sheer numbers, roaches just destroy roach hydra.
Yeah, you really need to get rolling with that roach hydra before you can win. Position here was very good for Snow, but he actually moved into a worse position, I feel.
Yeah, I'd agree with you. Especially those hydras had some range.
Yeah,
now
like
these drones are forced to go back, and now he's forced to kind of like buy time, and the drones are to come back again. He's gonna lose a couple. Psosa's been doing a decent job of before this focus firing on the roaches, but he just taking out a ton of drones.
Yeah, Psosa definitely won this game here, I feel. Both upgrades are even, but Psosa's just so far ahead, and GG's
he's up,
call.
He's up 17 workers, even if somehow that army's ended. And we gotta go to game 3 of set 4, set 7. Set 8? Set 8. I was about to say I'm drunk, but I can't be drunk, because that would be not okay.
Does it matter if you could have done it before? You probably did it before stream, like.
And I really didn't. It was just a matter of I didn't sleep at all last night, and I climbed a mountain today. So like, I have no idea what's going on.
Yeah, what did you do for your life, Twitch chat? You fucking degenerates.
Yeah, get on my level, kids. Yeah, feel free to start up the game anytime, Boo.
Thanks, Boo. So this is the final match here, played on the sound station for some reason. What the hell are they thinking?
And this has to be Snow's pick, because with in all these matches, anybody who doesn't know, it's simple. You have the first match, then the winner will ban one map, the loser picks, and then if it goes to game 3, the winner of the last match bans one map, and the loser picks. So neither one of these players banned Descent Station, and Snow was like, okay, I guess I just pick it.
Yeah.
So you expect Snow to have like a reasonable build for this.
So, yeah, coming down here in the middle-ish, rightish side of the map, we got the pink. Playing for all in is Psosa.
And more top, more left than Psosa. Yeah, and honestly, he's been playing pretty well. Give him some credit. It is opening with the 15 pool. It is Snow.
Yeah. I really like Snow's play in the first game, but Pisosu kind of tricked Snow a bit in the second game there. Got quite a big advantage. Like, just going for that early gamble of getting that third hatch really forced the ball into Snow's corner to do something to deal with it. But then Pisosa knew exactly how he was going to respond and dealt with that.
Yeah, I mean, really well played by him. He's like, hey, look what I did, something sneaky.
Yeah.
Sweet. Now, are you going to be greedy to catch up, or are you going to attack me? Either way, I'm going to make lings.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't attack me. Let me just go kill it. Like, really well played. Yeah, looks pretty standard Dasanish for Snow. Playing super safe, getting the pool hatch gas. And he's been kind of opening like that anyway. Opting to take the gold base, where Pisosa's taking the back, more safe base.
Yeah. That gold base is definitely very exposed. Any sort of like early Ling shenanigans, I think, could really punish taking that gold.
I tend to agree. Even roach timings, like fast roach timings, like 7 roach rush, those kind of things are really abusable. But luckily for him, Pisosa just kind of played super standards. Like, I'm just going to go hatch gas pool like always.
Yeah. Especially if Pisosa gets roaches in a bit here, and then just walks him around behind the gold minerals. Like, over there, if you guys can see pings. I'm not sure if you can. But, like, if he just stands over there with some roaches, you can deny mining.
Yeah, it's a really strong position. You actually usually see, like, if I'm Snow in this position, these lings actually are attacking these rocks, like, right early on. That way it doesn't happen. Usually when I'm playing DBZ and Dasan, I like not to give up my strategy, but I like to go kind of 14-14, put a little ling pressure on. And of like, I'll expand out of it, and I'll go quick roaches, and then quickly take the gold base, and then quickly knock down these rocks. So it makes your gold base super safe. It also adds like an additional attack path, because they generally try to wall against it. Ends up being really strong.
Yeah. Oh. Something,
we get a Queen Ling all in.
Oh, we do? Oh.
Yeah.
This
And that's another thing I really like about this map, is the rush distance is so low, especially if Pisosa, lucky that Pisosa didn't take the gold. It's so easy to get queens across the map. So easy. But it's still taking enough time for Pisosa to recognize it. He's not really respecting it. Like, he's building 0 spines. He's not moving his queens into position. So we'll see if it can do damage. But he does have the roaches. If he can get into a decent concave, he should be all set. Not a concave, but just kind of tuck himself into a corner.
How do you feel he should have approached that? Should he have like tried to hold the ramp versus that, or what?
I don't think so. Like, that's the obvious first concept to do.
Yeah.
But the queens are actually really powerful. What he actually wants to do, I mean, that was really well microed. What he really wants to do is kind of tuck himself in, and then just make the lings have no surface area. I like what he did here with the actual engagement. He pulled his lings back to make his opponent's lings start aggroing against the roaches, and then he moved his lings back to start DPSing down the other lings. Yeah, it was like barely any reinforcements. Like, he's gonna take out a couple queens before reinforcements. Huge.
I really feel like Snow botched that first engage. Sent all his lings up the fight without the support of the queens, and just like the entire backbone of this like engage, I would say, is the queens and then having the lings to buffer. Like, it's not about having the lings fight; they're just there to buffer, essentially. Like, obviously they're there to fight too, but like.
Absolutely, and I think it's kind of a decision like error as well. Like, you see now he's scrambling to put down spines, but it's like he takes the gold base. He has a much better income, but he's gonna go try to attack with Mass Queen Ling. When you have that kind of advantage there, like just use it. Just abuse that advantage. Just hunker down and let your gold base do the work for you.
I feel like that could have been very good defensively for him, to have all those queens maybe. Like, if he's just gonna go for like a last mass link style like he did the first game, which I think is very good on certain mobs. Especially how well he made it work on the first game. But yeah, Psistorm really just beating the shit out of this guy this game. Like, he just slapped down everything he tried.
Absolutely, and that's just on station for you. Like this game, this map usually tends to go to super one-sided games, like one micro decision or a build order thing. Like these games just swing wildly. They're usually not too drawn out, and
like,
that's gonna be GG, and Allen's gonna win for the week.
A close series though. And like for the entirety of it, like.
Yeah, I mean it came down. It was 3-3 going into the decider, and that was 2-1. So,
yeah.
Really, really close game.
Both games are good games from both sides. I was about to say both games from both sides. That would not make any sense.
Both games from both sides were good.
Yeah.
No, I mean seriously, like Psistorm played well. They took some really good good engagements. They took some really good. They did well. Like they just toppled some players that usually do really well for all in.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Anything else, you guys? Anything else to say?
Shoutouts to Boo for doing the production. He did a great job.
Except for one game, but we don't talk about that. Sorry, Molded.
Yeah.
That did happen.
I actually really want to hear it because it's probably just me breathing for like 8 minutes.
Yeah. Well, if you ever need something to masturbate to, first aid.
I got you guys. If you love silver level macro micro and just the breathing, oh, it's
Yeah, like sometimes
it's like what are those videos called? Shit, what's it called? Frisian video? I don't know what it's called.
Oh, like that ASMR.
You know, ASMR videos. Yeah, that shit. That's what it is. It's just great StarCraft and me breathing. If you want that, just watch the beginning of the SOD. Is anyone streaming right now?
I had some great breathing today on that mountain.
I can imagine.
I was
Huffing and
dying.
puffing it.
Oh, I was huffing and puffing big time. We do have a question from Dante. Just wondering if we do stream every week.
We don't yet, but I want to do that. So I might figure out someone to cast with me every Tuesday or like Monday or something.
Yeah, I'm trying to make this like a weekly thing. As we did this last week as well. So this is kind of a weekly thing.
For 2 weeks it is.
Yeah. We just answered your question, Dante. Ask again and I'll ban you.
Let's see. Who should I host? Who do we feel like we like?
I don't know. Let's see.
Nobody on All In is streaming. Okay, whoever's in All In right now watching, you have about 30 seconds to turn your stream on, and I'll host you with 11 viewers. Big numbers for you guys. Big numbers. You got 30 seconds.
Like 11 times my normal numbers.
Exactly.
Because TwitchBot always watches me.
Yep.
Or
yep.
Nightbot.
Ooh. I get 2, I think, because for some reason, like, I count as twice. I don't really know why. I don't have a bot or anything. It's just there.
It's a bot.
It's another bot.
It's a bot.
I thought I count as 2. Okay, maybe not. Somebody tell me right now if you're going to start streaming. Say it in general chat. Forever hold your peace. We're also going to host like Pilly Pilly or something.
This is the only time posting first in a comment section will ever gain you anything.
NYK, you should stream. I'll host you right now. Turn it on.
It's okay, Dante. I was just joking. You're a good friend of mine.
Is Pilly Pilly on Psistorm now? I forgot. I actually don't remember.
Yeah, he is.
He is? Alright, I'll fucking host him.
Yeah,
wait.
Yeah, we just casted Psistorm, so we
consolation prize.
Wait, Pilly Pilly's born in 1996? God, I feel old. Shit.
Yeah.
I have students that were born in 2000 now, and it just feels
That's,
so bad.
yeah.
Oh my God. My sister was born
Oh,
in 2000.
God. Alright, I'll let you guys know if we do this every week. I'm going to try to do it next Tuesday for this week. I don't know who's going to cast with me, if I cast or someone else casts. We'll see.
Thank you for watching, guys. Thank you for casting
Pisos,
with me.
you date Cass's sister? That's fucking sick. Oh, no, so he lets me. Okay, never mind. Alright, see you guys later.